Okay, let's do computing basic statistics. So like the mean, the median, standard deviation, the variance, the correlation, or the covariance. So if we have, let's see, do we have any, well, let's just create x equals c to 1 to 15. And let's calculate the mean of x, which is, before we calculate it, what is it? Should be 7.5, right? No. 8, is that right? 7 there, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 there. So 7 to the right, 7 to the left, so 8. And calculate the standard deviation. And the variance. So these are just, you can look up what these mean if you're not quite sure. Hopefully you've seen them. If you have two vectors, you want to calculate the correlation or the covariance. You can do that also. Let's try this. So the correlation should be -1, I think. Let's see, so correlation would be and the covariance, I don't know. -20. Okay, so you can do those. Now, if you have something which is in your data, in your vector, which is not available in NA, you might get problems with this. Let's try D equals C x comma NA. So I'm going to add an NA, just one NA, to x, and it will be D. It looks like that. And now let's try mean of D. So it doesn't really work very well. It just gives you NA. So even one NA value in the vector argument, or in the vector, can cause any of the functions that we've just done to report an NA, or even stop with some weird message. So if you want to avoid that, you can add in an argument like this. So now it will ignore the that NA value. So if you want to if you don't care, if you want to override our sort of cautious way of doing it, then you can put in this. Now we have So if you do SD of this, since these are all the same, the standard deviation should be 0, and you get 0 here. And notice that SD, or mean, returns 6 values, and so it's really a vector that it returns back, and the labels or the names are up here, or up here. Now the correlation and the variance for some matrix like this is going to be very different. It's going to calculate the correlation between this and 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 all of them, and give you the results back in a matrix. So if we try, so actually for some reason it doesn't work. Let's try. Yeah, because the standard deviation is 0, it doesn't work. Might be also same thing here. No, okay. So there it works, but it's kind of strange, kind of silly. But anyway, if everything wasn't the same, if these weren't all the same, you'd get different results, more interesting results.